Hi, good morning. It's Sunday, February 19th, and this is my weighing day. I weighed in probably like 30 minutes ago, and this is what my scale said I weighed. So that's another loss. Yay! It's not as a big loss as I've been losing because I've been losing really big weight, like weighing the weight. I've been scaring myself how much I've been losing, but it's still a loss, and I'm very happy because last week was Valentine's Day week. I didn't really do horrible though because I won this raffle at work, which I never win anything, and it was like this gift basket with chocolate and cookies and all that stuff, and I entered at the last minute because one of my coworkers were like, "Oh, it was for a good cause. You should enter." And I was like, "Sure." So once my car got all my little pennies and everything, and I entered, it was like a $2 ticket, and I ended up winning. And I was like, "Wow, it's so cool." And it's still pretty much intact. It's not. I gave away. There was a bottle of wine and some other stuff. I gave away the bottle of wine, but all the chocolate and stuff is pretty much intact. Like, I don't know why my husband and my daughter's not eating the stuff. I could still bring it back to work tonight and give it away because, I'm not eating it. I had like a few bites of certain things because they had like some dark chocolate covered strawberries. Oh, I couldn't resist. I had like a couple of those, and me and my daughter shared that, and my friend came over. She had a couple squares of another chocolate covered strawberry thing. It's like it was a theme of chocolate covered strawberry type thing, and I ended up eating just a few pieces, but not like before when I wasn't in this kind of mindset. It would have been done. The cookies would have been gone. The chocolate would have been gone. Like, I would have started eating it from the night I wanted. I didn't even eat it. I didn't start eating it until I got home. I think it was yesterday. No, the day before yesterday was the first time I even looked at the basket. It's still sitting in my living room looking pretty. But yeah, so I showed my weight loss. The challenges I'm doing the Biggest Loser challenge and Drop 20 in 12 challenge. For the Drop 20 in 12 challenge, you guys, thank you so much. You guys are so motivating. All the responses I got, I was so shocked. I was like, oh my god, when I came in I saw it, I was like, oh my god, they love me. No, I was like, thank you guys so much. That you don't understand. Like, this to me is YouTube has helped me so much because it's like accountability, The one thing I hate is when I've been watching somebody lose weight and then they disappear and then they come back and then they're fat again. And like, you give me motivation and now you're gone and then you come back and you're fat again. And I know that's life because I've done it too. I've been losing weight and then I just stop, fall off the bandwagon and get fat again. So the reason why I'm keep up with videos and I keep losing weight and I keep this motivation. It's like when you have Weight Watchers, you gotta weigh yourself and they write your weight, so if you've been cheating and eating all the crap and you're gonna be bigger than what you are. So you try to just you do the right thing, you eat right, you exercise because you totally don't want to be like sitting there gaining, And another motivation is because this thing costs money. Nutrisystem isn't cheap, Like, it's not as expensive as Beastra MD and, E-Diets. Because I've did all my research. Those ones were like, whoo. Like, I mean, I could probably afford it. No, I can't afford it. But I wouldn't want to. I want something that not going to break my bank, but I can still do it. And Nutrisystem is still not cheap, but it's still like $200 or something a month that I could be saving in my pocket. So I have to make this work. That's how I see it. And then, obviously I want to get healthy for my family, like my kids. I want to be able to see my kids get married, stuff like that. Diabetes and high blood pressure is in my family. I don't want that, so it was a little wake-up call when I took my sugar test when I was pregnant with my son, and it was a little bit elevated. That was like, whoa. I know that happens even if you're not even if you're healthy, that happens. Because my other friend, she was healthy as whatever, and she ended up having gestational diabetes. But because it's something that's a part of my DNA, my dad died from it. The fact that it was a little bit elevated and I had to retest, that was like, because once a woman has gestational diabetes, it's a very high chance for her to develop type 2 diabetes. So I was like, So once that happened, I was like, no, not gonna get diabetes, because that's the worst to get. It's never a cure, but you can control it, but you can never be fully cured. No matter what everybody say, oh, I'm cured. No, you're not. Because if you start doing dumb stuff again, it's going to come back, and it's going to come back with a vengeance. So, high blood pressure too. My blood pressure was always low in the pregnancy. And then all of a sudden, right at 37 weeks, it went shot right up. And I had to go and have my baby, I had to have him. So, those are the two things that's in my family, and those are the two things that sort of affected me during my pregnancy. And after I had the baby, all the stress of planning the wedding, all that stuff, nursing. After all that, I'm done with all that. Now I'm focusing on me, trying to get me healthy, trying to get me better. It's not a looks thing about me. I do love the fact that I'm looking a lot better, and my chin's getting smaller, and my arms are getting, look at that. Look at that. I mean, you probably don't see it, but I'm sorry. Look at it. I did not have that, okay? Looks is all great, but I already thought I was beautiful. I've had low self-esteem in the past, but starting the challenge, I never thought I was ugly. I always thought I was beautiful. I've learned to love myself for who I am, because there was a point in my life where I don't even want to think about. I was so, but now I love me. So the looks part of it, me getting to look better, is freaking amazing. But it's all about health. I need to be healthy. So, anyways, I'm rambling, and you guys got my weight. The Biggest Loser challenge. I need to see more of you guys. I need to see what you guys are doing. I'm like, you guys been missing in action. You guys were so motivated in the beginning, and some of you guys are not even making videos anymore. Come on, don't do this. We need to band together and just lose weight together. You guys give me motivation. All the people I'm watching in the challenges, you guys are so motivating. The comments and the messages I get, thank you so much. I am glad I am motivation, but honestly, without you guys, I need y'all as motivation, because especially that I really don't have anybody who's losing weight with me right now. Like my husband now, he's like, oh, I need to start. You can't be the only sexy one. Or he'd be like, when you lose weight, I gain weight. This is not fair. I need to start. So now he's probably going to be losing weight. He's definitely not going to be Nutrisystem, but he's going to start to lose weight. So now I'm going to have that person with me, like right there with me. So that's extra motivation. But he was not, so I had to rely on you guys and my willpower, which I have none. So it's usually you guys who kept me going. But yeah, I need to see Biggest Loser challenge people more. I miss you guys. Come on, man. Come on. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go now. I'm gonna try to get a nap because the kid's not here and I gotta work later. But yeah, thanks you guys for watching. Bye.